What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another daily live stream. It is Tuesday today, Tuesday the 30th of May. So we have 2 more trading days of May left, or is it 1 more? Yeah, 2 more trading days of May left, tomorrow as well. So yeah, excited for today. I think we have some good trading opportunities, and hopefully we can get our first trade on stream. So let's let's have a look at gold here to start with. If we look on, let's start on the weekly. So yesterday we talked about how we wanted price to fill this wick, and we can see we did that, but unfortunately there just wasn't really an area in this range where we could take a trade. TradingView also had a bit of a glitch on the, I don't know if you guys saw this thing. It was, I think it was Owanda that just glitched out. This didn't actually happen. So yeah, it's a bit hard today, but this didn't actually happen. So don't worry about this spike. I don't even know what it is. But yeah, if we continue to the daily, we can see if we ignore this massive spike, obviously we're breaking the lows. So today we're going to be bearish. This candle yesterday, it's hard to see. Let's look at a different. If we look at this, how does this look on the daily? Yeah, so we can see on the daily we actually closed bearish. It's just Owanda that screwed up a bit. So today our bias is bearish for gold. Is going to be looking for sells. We can see we're starting to break these lows from yesterday, and now we just need an area where we can continue to push to. Okay, so if we start looking for sells, we can obviously look to target some of these lows up to 1920, 1919. So yeah, that should be good. We just need to find our range in this area, because it is a massive range. Okay, but we can see clean move. So it should be a pretty good day. Let's have a look on the 4 hour. So previous 4 hour obviously closed below this level, below 1940. And now we're pushing down. Okay, my only concern with this is we haven't created a top wick. So I think there's a decent chance we could reject off here, then create that top wick before continuing down. So yeah, I'm probably not going to start looking for sells unless we can create a retest back up to these levels by creating that top wick. Okay, so let's scale down again. This was our sell level for yesterday, but we can see we have broken below that and we're closing below that. But yeah, we just don't have a top wick. Okay, that's my only concern. And we've already pretty much filled this range. Okay, so let's look to the left to see where we can start looking for potential sells. Right. So if we want to try and take sells below this, we have not much range because there's wicks all up in this area. Okay, so we will probably have to look for below here. Let's have a look what this is like on the 15-minute. It looks like some good volume today, so hopefully we can get something going. Let's have a look here. So if we look for below this level, maybe even below here. How much do we have? Okay, so that's 10 pip range. Okay, so if we can look for sells below here, we'd have to go break even roundabout, not round around these areas to potentially continue to fill this 80 pip range. Okay, so that's a really nice sell area. And if we look at that on the 4 hour, how does that look? Where are we at? Over here. Yeah, that looks really nice to fill this area. So yeah, we just have to be patient to wait to see if that can get filled. Okay, but that's looking really nice for potential sells. In terms of buys, let's have a look. Honestly, I think it will probably just be where we had buys yesterday, which was just here, because we have a 16 pip range to the nearest resistance. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna keep buys above this level. We can see we failed to break above this multiple times, so if we get a closure, there's a good chance we can fill this range. Okay, so that looks pretty good on the 30-minute. We can also look for, if price is pushing down here, and creating lower lows, we can look for price to push back, create that retest, and then continue down to retest these lows, okay? Because if we look on the 4 hour, I'm concerned that we haven't, not concerned, but just wary that we haven't formed a top wick here, okay? So I think there's a good chance, like I said at the start, we can reject this area, come back for the retest, then continue down, which will be perfect. Nothing wrong with that, okay? So let's continue to GJ. Gold looks set, good to go. Let's look at GJ. Okay, so on the weekly, let's have a look. Weekly, so far we haven't really pushed anywhere. We've created a bit of a doji in this range, so it's hard to tell direction. Obviously we're bullish from last week. We've created a bottom wick now, so we could potentially flip. If we go to the daily, wow, yeah, so yesterday's daily was full doji, complete doji. Okay, so if we look at the daily today, we can see we've created a bottom wick here. Okay, we've rejected this area below. So if we flip and potentially break above these highs, that's where we can start looking for buys, okay, to fill this range from yesterday. 4 hour. So yeah, technically we're just sort of ranging in this area. So we just have to be careful where we start looking for buys or sells. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. 30-minute. Yeah, so this area, where was the area we were looking for sales yesterday? Below the here, wasn't it? Yeah. So I talked about this yesterday, how we can get a closure below 173.207. We can look for sells in yesterday's session. And look at this. This was just after I ended the stream. 15-minute close below, and then we can see we continue down to fill this range. Okay, so you know, if you were to enter that, you could either use the current high as a stop or the previous high, and then you got your range down to here. Okay, obviously it didn't continue, but I mean you would have been able to grab something from that, so that worked out really nice. We can see again today it happened again. We got the 30-minute close below and pushed down a bit. Okay, so in terms of what we're looking at today, we can't really trade this range again because we can see we've formed some resistances and support in this area. So let's look at where we can look for sells. So that's only an 8 pip range. So if we look below here, let's have a look. Oh, there's nothing here, is there? Yeah. Okay, so there's nothing below this for quite some time. And that is a 20 pip range. Okay, so breaks below here would be really, really good for sells. You can see we'd be breaking daily lows, coming down to fill this range. Okay, 4 hour. Yeah, very happy with sells below there. If we look at buys, I think it'll probably stay as what it was yesterday, which was above this level, because in here there's just too much shit going on for me to try and take buys. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for buys above here, 10 pip range to break even, and then we can look to continue from there. Okay, so that is our plan for today. Now we just have to wait. I think we should get some volume. There's no news, is there? No. Swiss franc, bit of euro news, but nothing really. Okay, so for now we are just waiting. Got our plan, just gotta wait and see what happens. But yeah, that would have worked really nice on GJ yesterday. We can see we had this level right here. Close below that, we continue down. break even, maybe take some profit off. Would have been a good trade, but let me just close this. It's so hot. Yeah. Man, it'd be good if we can get some volume today. Been a slow couple of weeks, that's for sure. I wonder what happened with this doesn't say anything, but my MT4 doesn't, or MT5, pardon me, doesn't have that. So it definitely wasn't a. I wonder if people on Awanda got stopped out by that. That would be pretty funny. How's it going? Good, good. Happy day, happy pips. Did you get into some trades? Leon? Should be a good day today. NFP on Friday, but other than that, the week is pretty clean. So I'm just looking at GJ. Wonder if we put this here. Because looking at the 30, this is a very clean range. And yeah. Because I mean, if you got some volume, there's a very good chance you're gonna drive through that. Yeah, so I'm gonna move my buy levels to 173716 on GJ. Because although there's a tiny bit of noise here on the 15, it depends how price closes, but this is an area I don't really want to miss. I think if you look on the 30 especially, you can really see this is a very clean range. And then Goldie, yeah, we just have to wait for Goldie. I don't really want to be taking trades when the 4 hour hasn't created a top wick, because this could push down, it could flip all the way back up to here and then flip bearish again. So yeah, it just doesn't really follow my plan to take trades when a top wick hasn't been formed, because essentially that is like the retest or the liquidity grab or whatever that I'm waiting for, or the pullback to enter on. So most of the time I like to wait for a top wick. It's a shame this area has got a lot of stuff in it, because yeah, it's just like if you try to take sells below here, you got wicks here, you got stuff just everywhere. Whereas below here, at least on the 15-minute, you got some decently clean range. Look at that though, that is crazy. So technically the weekly hasn't even created a top wick. We look at, yeah, the weekly hasn't even created a top wick, really. But we are breaking previous lows, so Yeah, if this 4 hour pushes all the way down here, obviously that's an area where I'm comfortable to take a sell, even though we haven't created a top wick, because the chances of us pushing down all the way, then closing below this level, then pushing back up to create a top wick is pretty low, I think. I mean, it could happen, but that's why below here I don't really want to look for sells, even though I believe like this was our sell level yesterday, like 30 pips here. But we just haven't created a top wick, so it honestly feels weird even like opening MT5 because I haven't taken a trade for that long. It's been about a week since I last took a trade, which is pretty long for me. Usually I don't wait that long, but there just hasn't been my plan. Taken trades on Asia in the last week, but nothing in London. I wonder what the rest of the market's doing. What's this? AJ? Some nice moves during Asia. 30 pip move. AU. Wow. There's definitely volume in the market across the pairs. We just need some of it to carry over. That's the thing with trading only like a few pairs. Like you feel like sometimes you're missing out, but I think in the long run, you may miss out, but the trades you take are 100% more focused. You know, you get to know exactly what happens at what times, and it just helps me, I reckon, to trade fewer pairs. Way more focused on what's happening instead of like flicking through every single pair. to see what's going on. Because like imagine if I had to put buy and sell levels on like 15 pairs, check them all, it would just be crazy. I don't know. Maybe if you're a swing trader you can do that, but trading lower time frames and trying to trade more than like 3 or 4 is just really hard. And unnecessary as well, because if one pair moves, likely the other pairs will move as well. So, because they're all sort of interconnected. Hmm. I'm just looking at this range to the left here. It's not the worst, but I just don't like the fact that there's no 4-hour top wick, to be honest. Because on the 30, I mean, this range is clean. And we're going to have an hourly close in a sec. 17 pips. Because if we get the hourly close, then we can wait for the top wick to form on this hourly, the next hourly opening, before taking. But yeah, just a bit unsure of this range, to be honest. Let's see where this closes and we can look how price is moving at the time. But yeah, I'd much rather wait for sales below here, but there could be something in between here, because I mean, here we have clean range, we have clean range here. We just need to look how price closes. GJ doing nothing. Like if price can close below this level, and then we get a wick fill, you know, of at least 10 pips. We'll just have to see how the wick closes. Because we do have some resistance right here. But that doesn't mean we can't fill this range to the down. So we just have to see if this range is big enough. Depending on how this candle closes. No top wick though, yeah. That's the only thing that's concerning me, putting me off it. Like if this had a top wick and we had a like this range to fill, you know, I'd be very happy to take these sells, but the fact we just don't have the top wick just puts me off. So yeah, most likely we're just gonna wait for sells below here. Plus this range is not really big enough anyway. Go on, GJ. What's with this no bottom wick today? It's crazy. Pretty annoying. Do the Wordle. Nothing's moving yet. Maybe London Open we start getting some volume, but yeah, right now we're just sitting. It's just been New York like every single day. New York and Asia, and then London just sits. But we just got to stay patient, you know? Just got to wait for our trade. Double E, wow. Please. Too easy. Too freaking easy. So one option on gold that we can wait for is... So there's obviously some level of support or resistance around here, depending on which way you look at it. we can wait for a closure. We've had a closure below here on the 4 hour, but we can wait for this low to be created, which it has, and then price to push back to this area, create that retest, create resistance by forming a bearish candle, and then continuing bearish back to retest these lows. Okay, because this is a very clean range, and it's almost 60 pips. So that's one option, and a very likely option on gold, I think, considering we haven't created a top wick here on gold. So that's a plan we can wait for, which will be pretty good, I think. And GJ, yeah, we're just going to wait on GJ to see if we can get a closure. Because, yeah, in this range, we are just doing exactly that, ranging. So Oh, tired. Come on, Goldie or GJ. Ooh. Nah, I'm kidding. Patience, patience. Do I have any idea on EA? I'm looking to long it. I'll have a look. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea. You got 4 hour has closed bullish previously. You're coming down for the retest on the bottom wick. If you look at the 1 hour, you can see you got some support areas right here. There's a good chance you could reject off this area and continue bullish. But you just have to be careful. Because if you look at the daily is bearish previously. Okay, so we've respected the highs of the daily. And now we're rejecting this level. So you could come down, flip, and then continue bearish. But yeah, intraday, it's not a bad idea. But yeah, obviously you got to follow your own plan. You shouldn't just blindly follow what I think, but not the worst idea to try and look for buys back up for the retest to these highs. But I would obviously wait for some sort of confirmation down here. Like bullish momentum or candles or price action. Wow, look at this. This is crazy. No bottom wick two 15-minute candles in a row. Hourly doesn't have a bottom wick. Look, to be honest, Trader X, if you're not sure why you should take a trade or why you shouldn't, don't trade it. Like, honestly, go back test, figure out exactly what your plan is, figure out if this happens, then I'm going to do that. If this happens, then I'm going to take the trade, or I'm not going to take the trade. Like, I can give you my thoughts on it, like I said. Like, I think potentially this 4 hour could flip back to bullish. But yeah, it's not really a trade I would look at. First of all, I don't trade EA, so I'm not sure exactly how this pair moves and all that. So yeah, if you're unsure about it, like, go back test it. Go back test, find out exactly what your entries are, what your exits are, why you want to enter, or why you don't want to enter. Because yeah, like, you'll find it a lot less stressful if you know exactly what you're looking for. But yeah, that's all I can say. So if we look at GJ over here, why can't it just create a bottom wick? Make it so much easier. How would I trade it if it was my point of view? I wouldn't trade it. Like, as simple as that. I wouldn't, just because it's not my pair and it's not my plan. Like, simple as that. I wouldn't take that trade on EA. But yeah, doesn't mean it's not going to work. Doesn't mean it's a bad trade. It's just, for me, it's not a trade I would take. Let's see how GJ closes over here. The other thing we could do is wait for buys above our original buy level, which was here. Buys above. Really annoying that we haven't created a bottom wick here, because we haven't created a bottom wick. Like, look on this 5 minute, we haven't had a pullback in 25, 30 odd pips. So I just want to make sure we don't jump the gun here. If this closes above, it's a 30-minute close. I would like to see a very nice bottom wick. Because I really don't like the fact that we haven't created a bottom wick here. On the hourly, on the 30, and on the 15. So I think there's a good chance we're going to retest these levels. Look at this rejection. Pretty crazy. The thing with this buy level is it needs to be very low, okay, for us to take this. It needs to close like within two or three pips of this level. Otherwise, we'll be running into this area almost straight away. Okay, in that case, we'll just wait for buys above there. And the other thing is, this bottom wick situation, I might just end up waiting, to be honest. But let's see where this closes. Damn. This will be interesting where we close. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to take a trade on in this area, because we see this level's already been sort of filled. So yeah, okay, so we just had a closure, 30-minute closure as well. What I'm going to do is, because we don't have enough range, this is a 4 pip wick to fill. So I'm not going to try and take that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a retest. It doesn't have to be huge, but yeah, the fact that the hourly and the 30 hasn't created a bottom wick, doesn't really suit my plan. So I'm gonna wait for a retest and then potentially the hourly closing above here, or even above here. We can start looking for buys, okay? But we got some bullish momentum, so now we just wait a bit. Where you can see, if I can find an example, when price doesn't create a bottom wick, it tends to retest this area. And that's just how the market moves, you know? Whether you want to call it a retest, price pushing down, or a liquidity grab, or whatever. When price doesn't create a bottom wick on a candle, it tends to retest that area. Bottom or top wick, depending on which way you're going. But not always, not always. Yeah, wow, look at this retest now. So we can see we're just grabbing that liquidity now. This is good, you know, I really don't mind a retest. Hourly rejecting, so, you know, could go either way here. By the way, nice haircut. Yeah, thanks. Just decided, you know what? It's time to shave it all off. But it's nice. It's good. Good to wake up and just be able to walk out the house without... Holy crap. GJ. Yeah, no, it's good shaving your head every now and then. Look at this volume. Is there any news? Nope. Okay, so now we've created a really nice bottom wick. Okay, so any closure above this area, we can look to fill this range now. So that's what I was waiting for, just that bottom wick to be created. We can see it more than created a bottom wick. Massive, massive retest. Or it could just be a rejection, you know, and we can continue down. That also works. Daily was a doji, so it's hard to sort of, you know, pick a direction. We just got to go off the lower time frames. Be a second. The gold's having a really nice retest. We spoke about this at the start, that we can push back to these levels, create support, and then continue down. Yeah, it'd be great if we can push up, create a top wick, and then continue down. And GJ, wow. Right back into its range. GJ has loved the range. Look at this. Range, push, range. I wonder what just happened with GJ. Just had a massive move for no reason. I mean, really, that's what GJ should be like, but it's been doing nothing recently. No, nothing. Last week was pretty crucial for financial markets, no trades. Yeah, I mean, like I said, GJ is at least out of this range. But we can see now we've moved into a new consolidation. But I mean, you know, that's just how the market moves. Some months it'll, you know, trend the entire month and just be like crazy volatile, heaps of trades on offer. Like if you look at the 4 hour, look at like these areas versus the last month. It's just been, this has been a what, 260 pip range, whereas like in days you go like nearly triple that. So it's just, you just gotta be able to filter out your bad trades, not your bad trades, your periods where your system doesn't really show up a lot, and you got to be able just to relax and not overtrade. I think that's something where I got, you know, screwed up in a lot in the past. Is I kept thinking like I have to trade, but you don't. You can just chill. You know, you can take literally 2 or 3 trades a month, and if you make like, let's say you make 5R on 3 trades, you know, that could be 5% in a month. It's just, you just got to be patient, you know. I'm not saying like I think I'm gonna have 5 trades in a month. Obviously I think I'll have more trades than that, but it's just, if that happens, it happens, you know. I'm not gonna try and take trades that don't follow my plan, but it is hard to be patient, that's for sure. It gets tough because you feel like you're not doing anything. You feel like you're not progressing. You feel like you're not, you know, making money or whatever. So you just, it's tough, but you just gotta, you know, realize this thing takes time and relax. But yeah, I think this week and as we move into the new month should pick up, should be pretty good. But yeah, GJ has been in a consolidation pretty much for what, 12 days? 12, so that's like nearly 3 weeks in trading days almost. Or 2.5 weeks. So yeah, whereas you look at this price action versus this, and then you'll know why, you know, there hasn't been many trades recently. Same with gold. I mean, realistically, we've just been sort of in this area for a long time. Like, there's no direction. We're just sort of... Gold's not as bad, though. Live chats are pretty delayed on my screen. Yeah, they probably are. I'll fix my... Like, I'll make a better template, I guess you could call it. Like, this background. I just need to figure out exactly what to do, but how much delay is there on the stream? It's like 30 seconds. Yeah, I think that's about average. YouTube has a delay on the streams. Now GJ is coming back up.
Cool.
Time is it in Australia? 5 p.m. You can see up here. Time in Sydney. Yeah, it's a good time for London in Australia because you can work, you can go about your day, and then 4 p.m., 3:30, you can start trading London. And in summer, London only starts at like 5 p.m. So if you got a job or whatever, you can pretty much do whatever you want, and then just come in the afternoons and at night to trade New York. The only thing is New York is like 9:30 to like 12 a.m. So it's a bit of a that's a bit annoying, but I guess it's also good because you can have an actual day and then come and trade later. But like if you live in New York or in London, then you can't really work and trade. You got a 9 to 5 or something like that. All right, so gold is retesting here. I still haven't created a top wick on the 4 hour. So let's see what happens. It'd be great if we can push up, create a top wick, create support, and then we can continue down to fill this wick. Daily's broken previous daily lows. You can see yesterday though we did respect this level, so we'll see. And GJ again is doing absolutely nothing. So look at EJ. Yeah, same. Game code. Word. Oh, there we go. World. Oh, this is it. There we go. Country or territory? Looks like a cheap version of Italy. So very far away. Could this be, let's go United States. It's closer. Maybe like, jeez. Could be in Africa. Let's try like Chad. Bro, what is this thing? I genuinely have no clue what this is. Somewhere, maybe like South America. Let's go Colombia. It was South America somewhere. Paraguay. Nothing. Ooh, GJ pushing. Do I still do 4-hour swing trading? No, not really. I guess it's a similar system, but just on lower time frames, yeah. Let's just have a look here on GJ. Yeah, we just gotta wait. Sells below there. How's life in Australia? Do I live in the country or the city? I live like near the city. I'm like 20 minutes from the city. Let me get a map. So here's Sydney, obviously Australia. And so this is the CBD. This is North Sydney. There's the Harbour Bridge right here, the Opera House. I live just down the train line. I live here. Around here. So you can just catch a train into the city. It's like 20 minutes and then this is, yeah. But yeah, life in Australia is good. It's a really nice place. It's just expensive, to be honest. I was looking at like places for rent because I still live with my mom and dad, and it's like the cheapest you can get. If we go back to those maps, the cheapest you can get anywhere in this area, so North Sydney or Sydney, for like the shittiest 1-bedroom apartment is like 500 Aussie dollar a week, which is just ridiculous. Like for a uni student, maybe when my trading goes crazy I can do that, but right now, I mean, 500 a week to live in a shitty apartment, it's just not really worth it, to be honest. It's so expensive. But I mean, the area is really nice. Like if you look, let me go street view. Like, I mean, it's so nice, to be honest. I mean, you can't really expect to pay anything less than 500 when you live in a place like this. Like, look at that. But it's just, yeah, it's expensive. Especially when you're a student. Yeah, so all I'm waiting for here on gold is we've created a really nice pullback. You can see that, and this area again is very clean. I just want to see us break this high so we can form a top wick on the 4 hour. But we still have pretty much 2 hours left, so you know, still got a lot of time. And that person asking, do I still trade the 4 hour swing trade? When you look at it like this, technically it's the exact same thing. Like you see a breakout of this level right here. Then you see price push down, create a low. Now we're coming back for the retest. And yeah, it's just the same thing, just on a bit lower time frames. I just want to see us push back a bit deeper so we can create that 4 hour top wick. And GJ, ooh. Okay. We're going to have a trade today. I'm calling it. We're going to have a trade today. To be honest. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of slang down here. A lot of stuff we say. Some weird things we say. I don't even know why. Me and my friends are actually talking about this. There's so much dumb stuff we say that just doesn't even make sense, but abbreviate everything as well. Like afternoon is arvo, breakfast, brekkie. How you going? It's how are you going? There's so much stupid stuff we say. Aussie slang. Cold one. Ankle biter is child. I've never heard that one. Avo, avocado, bail. I feel like that's pretty common. Bail on plans. Barbie. Barbecue. Beauty. A Billy teapot. Yeah, there's some funny things. Buggered. Exhausted. Chrissy, Christmas, Siggy, cigarette. That's pretty normal, I reckon. That's another one. Fed income, like that one is just weird. That's just really old. Going off, yeah. If we were doing really well, like taking heaps of trades, I could say it's going off. That would make sense. I just feel like it's crazy. It's going big. Yeah, this is looking good. Goldie retesting, GJ pushing down. Trying to see how big this range is. 8 pips. Okay, so 15-minute just closed. Still not at the level we want. I was looking at this area. below here, because we have, oops, we have like 8 pips down to there, so we could use that as a break even, but we can see we didn't close below anyway. So yeah, I think obviously safer bet, just wait for sells below here, and we got nearly 18 pips to anything, more like 35 pips to an actual area. Okay, and Goldie, ooh, yeah. Okay, so we can see we're creating a top wick now on that 4 hour. For all I know, however, we've created a bottom wick. We've rejected this area. This could flip bullish, okay? Definitely could. But I think if we can find support here, which means creating a bearish candle, we have some resistance right here. I mean resistance, pardon me. Not support. We got a key level here, creating resistance, and we got a clean 50 pips down to retest that low. So it's setting up. We'll also have a 30-minute close for GJ if this can push below. We can target some of these lows. Play another round of this. Let's go. You start with the United States. Actually, let's get United Kingdom something. Oh. Okay. Sort of looks like Germany, doesn't it? Okay. Czechia. Could it be like somewhere in Russia? Ooh. What's some territories in Russia? Russia. How does it, can you go like that? No. Also, it has to be a country. What's near Russia? Could be Alaska, something. Ukraine, maybe? Ooh, so that's closer. Ooh. What was it? Kazakhstan? Bro. Who's gonna know Kazakhstan? Yeah, we're just chilling. Let's go Ghana. Why not? Oh. Morocco? No. Nigeria? What's around Nigeria? Could be Egypt somewhere. Oh wait, that's Egypt. No, so Nigeria. Niger. What's near Nigeria? Chad. Ooh. Congo. This game's fun. Let's go here. Okay. Oh. Lebanon. Ooh. It's near Lebanon. Could it be like Greece? Oh. No way, it's Spain. Iraq. No. Moldova. Alright, I'm done with that game. Come on. Okay, so Goldie is forming some resistance here. I would have liked it to push up a bit higher, create a bigger top wick, but if it forms, we may take it. So it ain't bad. Pretty decent top wick. Let's see. Watch us just fill this range in 5 minutes. So we're literally just going to fill this range right now. That's annoying. I was trying to get yeah, resistance to form so we could take this sell down, but now we've pretty much filled the range. And if our stops would be 46 pips and our TP could only be like 30, so not really a trade worth taking. Let's see, maybe if we get a nice top wick, we can use that top wick as a stop. Because we do still have 22 pips down to there. Otherwise, we could take it and just go break even here, or partial TP here and maybe let it run. But let's see. Such trust, man. It just fills this range. Japanese yen, just bipolar. Surely there's something. Okay, let's have a look at gold here. We've obviously now closed and created support, pardon me, resistance right here. Oh, 3 seconds. The only thing is the stops. It doesn't really make sense to take stops anywhere like below this top wick, because price could push anywhere here and then still flip. So I think what I'm going to do, we would have break even partial TP right here. 46 pip stop. Let me just see. 4 hour. Okay. So just hold on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a sell stop right here. Sell stop right here. TP, stop loss 48 pips, and we're going to go. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so we have a sell stop active here at 1934.87. And stops are sitting at 48 pip stop. So we're not in yet, Okay, yep. So yeah, the reason is we're taking this is 30-minute has created resistance right here. If we break these lows, there's a good chance we can continue to retest these areas, okay? TP we can look for below here, and we will go break even, may even take some profit around this area. Let me just see where that 30-minute level is. Yeah, so probably we are going to have break even right here. Okay. We're not in yet. We're not in yet. We're just chilling. So obviously we're going to have to create a top wick here on the 30. But yeah, if we break these highs, then that's why I stopped there. If we break above here, you know, there's no real reason to be in that. GJ is rejecting this area. But yeah, this looks nice. In terms of how we'll manage it, if it doesn't go our way, so we've entered on the 30. So if we get a 30 that if we enter and then the 30 closes back above this area, that's when we'll look to manage risk. And then obviously we'll have break even at this 30-minute low. If this 15 doesn't tag us in, we'll wait for the next 15. Actually, that's an hourly close, isn't it? We'll see how this 15-minute closes. Otherwise, we might just wait for sells below here. But we have just dropped volume as soon as I wanted to enter. But whatever the outcome, it's just another trade, you know? Even though we've waited like a week for a trade, it's just another trade. Win or lose, it's just a trade. We'll come back tomorrow and do the exact same thing. So we've got 3 minutes till this 15-minute closes. If this 15 closes and we're still not in, we will delete the order. Because then we have the hourly that's going to close in the 15 minutes. And the hourly has to create a top wick and yeah. I'd rather wait for the hourly to close and then we can look at entries. Literally has not moved. Just if anyone's joining and wondering, I'm not in this. This is just a sell stop at the break of these lows. If we break the lows, there's a good chance we got clean range down to here to retest these lows. So we got a minute left. Doesn't look like we're gonna get filled. Okay, so 30 seconds and then we'll delete the order. Alright, so I'm just going to delete the order there. Obviously, we just didn't get the volume. And now we got the hourly coming to a close. And the 4 hour... Oh no, 4 hours not closing. But the hourly is closing. If this hourly pushes back further, that's fine. Like, we can still take the same trade idea. Although we do have some resistance right here. Okay, so this is now deleted. Well, that was exciting. Looking for sell on gold from 1937.68. Around here. Yeah, I mean, we've created resistance here, so there's a good chance we can continue down, but the fact we didn't, we're now sort of consolidating here, I don't love. But I mean, this thing could easily just continue down. And GJ is still just doing nothing. Yeah, so now for Goldie, we just have to wait to see what happens here. Wait for this hourly to close, see what happens. But I think, yeah, we're just gonna wait for sales below here, which don't think will happen this session. Man, London, she's doing nothing. Like, you had this push, but that's pretty much Asia. That's like late Asia. And then tonight, it will just go crazy again. New York session. Which we could trade, but it's just, I don't know, I find trading a lot more enjoyable when I just stick to one session. Gold charts are a lot different in Oanda and FX Open. Yeah. Oanda had a glitch. I don't really know what you call it, but if you look at gold on Oanda versus FX.com, it's just that one glitch. Everything else is the same. I don't know why that happened, but it's literally just that. But I don't think it even registered on any broker. It was just like a, I don't know, a glitch from Oanda or TradingView. So yeah, the only thing I can really see happening now is gold breaks below here, and we have a 20 pip range down to the bottom, depending on how price action is. Or, because if we look to the left here, this range is pretty clean. Let me just have a look. Yeah, this range is pretty clean. So that could happen, which will probably be more like on the 15-minute or something. Or not looking at any buys here, because we're going right back into this consolidation. Or GJ pushes bullish and we continue from here, or bearish. But yeah, right now, nothing. Wow, look at Goldie. So again, we're just rejecting this daily area. Gold failing to break below. Holy gold. It's moving, but it's just consolidating, really. But yeah, we're making a really nice retest here. It's just... we either need to wait for 1 hour to create support here, or we can break back below these lows to fill this wick, or obviously break above. Right, so hourly just closed pretty much back into this range. It's not a fake out I want to take. First of all, because we created no top wick, and second of all, there's just a lot of shit in this range. You know, if you were to take buys here, you got 6 pips till you're running into a minor resistance there. So it's just, I'd rather wait for resistance to form. Or GJ to break out or do something. Be back. Still just chilling. What a boring session. Absolutely nothing. Am I still using StockNet Institute? No, not anymore. I did like I scaled once to from the $5,000 account, and then they lowered their like profit split to 50% for like pretty much the whole way. So I was like, you know what? Let's just trade our own money. We'll make, because I calculated I'd make more money trading my own money versus trading StockNet. And then we can come back and just buy a bigger account from another trading firm. So yeah, not really trading that anymore, just trading my own funds at this stage, which is good. It's nice to just be able to trade your own money, not have to worry about like, not that I would ever really get close to like max daily drawdown and stuff like that. It's just, it's nice to know you can withdraw at any time or whatever. But to be honest, I don't withdraw any money from my trading account. I'm still a student, I still have a job, so I don't really, my goal at this stage is just to build my trading account, and it's not huge. So yeah, once I finish uni, I'll really get into it, and I'll start just going crazy, like buy like challenges left, right, and center. Try to get as much capital as we can, but for now we're just trading our own money. So we got pretty much an hour left, an hour until it's the end of like my London trading period. So let's see, haven't done anything so far, but maybe we get something going. But it looks like we're just gonna move at New York again. To be fair, we have moved, we're just not really going anywhere, up and down. Ah, patience game. This is. We have now. How long have we waited on stream to take a trade? 2, 5, 8, 10, 12, nearly 15 hours on stream. Not a single trade taken. That's pretty crazy to think about. But I mean, it's just the way it goes. We just haven't seen anything that fits our plan. That's the tough thing about trading. Like you'll go on social media now and you'll see people who absolutely smashed this London session. You'll be like, how the hell did they do that? Like, I swear I didn't even see anything. Then you'll come back tomorrow and you'll start just being like, there's trades out there, but there really isn't. There's no trades that fit your style or your plans, but you still take them. And that's how you fall into a bad habit. It's a fine line between looking at other people online to learn from them and looking at them and being like, shit, should I have taken some trades today? Did I miss out on things? But then you realize, like, you just gotta follow your plan. You just gotta wait until your plan kicks in, and you know your plan will kick in because you've tested it. So you just gotta wait. But yeah, it is hard today because, like, I'll go on Twitter and I'll just see people who will be like, smashed the London session, just made like 10% or something. And I mean, fake or not, still not nice to see. Yeah, if this, we'll wait for this 30-minute to close, and if we still don't have anything, like, doesn't look like any volumes kicking in, we will probably just call it. Come back tomorrow. There's always the next day. GJ has, this was the pre-London Open, and this is where we are right now. So technically haven't even moved, but Yeah, look, guys, I think I don't see anything happening right now. If we try and take sells on gold, we're actually in an uptrend, so can't really look at, or I'm not really going to look at if support resistance part of me forms here. I'm not going to look at sells because technically we've broken back into this range. We're pushing bullish, so it's not really, if we had it here where we originally planned, then yes, but you know, there's nothing really in here for me, and nor with GJ, and I can't see it happening in the next 30 minutes. So good session. That was solid, like what, 3 hours or something. But yeah, we'll get our trade. We just need to be patient, and I have a feeling we're gonna have a good week. So I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Oh, tomorrow, pardon me. Thanks for tuning in.